TJ Jackson. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. It's decision day. It is, what is it? It is the 2nd day of October. Your birthday's in 2 days. Happy early birthday, because I know you're not going to be in Rochester to celebrate because I'm here. And we all know how that goes. You don't respond to none of my videos, you don't show up to RSPW, but you want your title back, right? You want that back. Here's the thing. I've waited months for a response, and I'm starting to get a little impatient. I'm just trying to think of the things, the possibilities that are going to transpire if you don't give me what I want. And what I want is just a simple one-on-one match for my RSPW belt. I'm even putting my belt on the line. I can be an asshole and say, no, you don't deserve my belt because you haven't been here. But I'm going to give you a title shot. I'm giving you a free title shot, and you haven't showed up in months. It's like fucking Bill Goldberg. Dude doesn't show up, gets a fucking title shot, gets his fucking son murked. Ooh. Chris, I love you. I love you. You're a very smart guy. Family. What are they good for? Stabbing you in the back, claymoring you, injuring your knee. So that's my family. I'm sorry. Sorry. He gets off topic. I get off topic. My family ain't done much for me. Besides, it hurt me, cost me months of my career. But it's not about me. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's about you, TJ Jackson. What is your family? I know your family's pretty good. They've been good to you. Just like Bill Goldberg, you're gonna get people you love hurt very soon. And I hate to be the guy because I don't like hurting people who don't deserve it. I don't. But if it teaches you a lesson, the same lesson I was taught, then by all means, we'll do it. Right? We'll do it. I want a response by October 15th. And if I don't get it, I will go door to door of the people you love, knocking, hoping you're there. If you're there, then they don't have to get hurt. But if you aren't there, consequences will be paid off, and it will be at the expense of your family's jaw. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna give you an easy way out. I'm going to do it as I do, and I am going to line them up, person by person. Any, miny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Any, miny, miny, mo. Whatever person it lands on will be the first up, and I am going to kick the holy hell out of them. As many times as it takes for them to not be able to utter the words, help TJ, because you're the only person that'll be able to stop it, because you're the only person I want. Man, I'm like a toxic ex. I just do not know how to let go of the thing I want. And the thing is I don't even owe you anything. That title doesn't belong to you no more. It actually, quite frankly, never has. I am not holding the championship that you lost. Jay the Ball Hunter has that title. Where did that guy go? I don't know, but that is a shoot promo for a different time. But there is one thing I owe you. So maybe my statement was untrue. I owe you hell. Hell to pay, actually. I owe you a few black masses, a couple power bombs, but you're too big for me to power bomb you, so black masses will do. And if that doesn't happen October 15th, your family will have to pay. And I don't want to hurt your family. I don't like hurting families. I'm actually a pretty reasonable guy. But it's not me that you have to worry about, because if you don't respond, give me an answer by October 15th, if you're not there to give me my match October 15th, you're not going to have to hear from me. You're going to have to hear from the person that you created, because you wanted to be the last heartbreak that I could take before my heart goes crazy. And as you can see, I'm not doing too well mentally. I'm off my meds again. I went to therapy. My mom told me to do that. That didn't end well. I now have 2 charges pressed against me because I blackmasked the therapist. And then the security guard came in and I blackmasked him too. But so be it. That was a fun night. I was sent to a psych ward. That didn't end well. The person's in a coma now, but we don't talk about them. Nobody else has to get hurt. If you just stop being selfish, you're being very selfish because you don't want to get hurt. So you're going to let a whole world of people get hurt by me because you don't want to get hurt. Very selfish, you, TJ Jackson. I thought I was the one that needed mental help. I mean, I still am, but you need it too because you're willing to let the people you love and care about down and get hurt because you don't want to get hurt. It's kind of funny how things work. You were supposed to be the big hero. Oh, when TJ Jackson came out. TJ Jackson. And the crowd went wild. You now left them. They kind of forgot about you. Until I brought you back up and your 5 seconds of fame is back. That's what I give people. An ass whooping of a lifetime and 5 seconds of fame. Because when they're in a match with me, their career goes upwards. And I know a lot of people you know about my matches because they love to see you get hurt. I know things. I see all, I hear all, I know all, I am all. I heard that your friends watch. And I'm not going to be out here, I'm going to black mass your friends, I'm going to go crazy and torment your friends. I mean, I can. Never question what I can do, but I'm not. I want your friends to be in attendance if you show up. I want to fly your friends out. Pixel, I think the name was. Pixel. I want Pixel to be in attendance when I do the things I do to you. Maybe Pixel can fucking join the prophecy. Yay, the prophecy. The thing that you destroyed as well. I owe you a bunch of things, TJ. You destroyed everything I worked months to get. All because I put my trust in you. If I would have kept my guard up, you would not be where you are today. You'd probably be scrubbing some dirt off the floor. You'd be a bum. Because you wouldn't have your 5 seconds of fame if I did not put my trust in you. And I heard you had another friend in Brooklyn. As you can see, you can tell I didn't take my meds. I'm bouncing from conversation to conversation. The doctor told me it wasn't normal, but that doctor is now in the hospital because of a coma, because he told me what to do and didn't give me what I want. And now you're doing the same thing. And it won't be you that ends up in the hospital. It'll be your family that ends up in the hospital. And it'll be a whole A flock, a whole B flock, a whole floor designated to your family's residence. Because you won't give me what I want. And it's quite simple. I just want a match. I just want to punish you for maybe 30 minutes out of your day. And then you can go back to scrubbing floors in Texas. But I'm willing to be reasonable. I'm willing to work with your transportation issues. And I'm even willing to fly your friends out. Some of the friends you haven't met in your life. If you're asking me, this is an A+ deal. You get your ass beat for a little bit. Your family gets to watch. They get sent home bruise free. Just maybe a little bit of PTSD, but I live with that. It's okay. It only affects you on Wednesdays. And then your friends get to meet you. It won't be on the best of terms, but your friends will get to finally meet you. But you want to be selfish. And I'm the reasonable of the bunch. I'm the reasonable out of me and him. He's a different story. When he comes and plays, he's not very reasonable. He is going to do what he does, and I'm going to try to be the peacekeeper. I'm going to try to hold him back for as long as I can because I like your family. They're pretty nice bunch of people. And they worship God, too. They're a very religious group of people. Well, when he makes his appearance, they're not going to be worshiping that God. They're going to be worshiping him. And he is a God that does things differently. If you don't fall in line, if you don't approve of him, if you don't acknowledge him, you end up hurt. And it's making me emotional because my best friend, Dae Young, didn't acknowledge me, and now he's doing his own thing. But when life throws you lemons, you squeeze it and turn to lemonade, so they say. But I don't want that for you, TJ. I don't want to have to send you to him. He goes about things differently, and you won't like the way he goes about things because he is going to show you the rough end of the prophecy. The prophecy is supposed to be able to change people for the better. It did for JC, even though he was never a part of the prophecy. It did for Damien. It did for Dae Young. But for you, it won't. It won't. You'll get the rough end of the stick, preferably this end. But it's all because you don't know how to not be selfish. You did this to yourself. So you can go about this one way. Get a one-way ticket to Rochester, New York. Fly down, unpack your suitcases, get a hotel for about a day, and then you'll check into the ER afterwards. You get to meet your friends, maybe not on the best of terms, but I'm giving you a nice-ass deal. And you're still not taking it. So you got 15 days, TJ, until he makes his appearance. And he's not like these gimmicks. You created him, TJ. And now you're going to have to suffer the consequences. But you know, as a parting gift, I think I'm going to go pay McDonald's a visit. You used to work at McDonald's. I'm going to go pay McDonald's a visit. Maybe you don't too fond of your coworkers, but you don't want to see innocent people get hurt that you once used to see every day. Flip will be the first guy. Once he clocks out, give him a nice black mask right in the parking lot. That's just the first one. That's just the warning. That's the warning shot. You only get one of those. Hell is coming, TJ. And you, as a worshiper of God, I am too. Don't get it wrong, I am too. Just my own God. The thing that you created. You created a God, TJ. How fucking wonderful. You can scratch that off your bucket list. Next time you go on a Tinder date, I created a God. Oh yeah? Yeah, I did. I really need to take my meds. Yes. I'm not myself right now, and it's because I'm going through transformation that I don't want to go through. And October 15th, if I don't get what I want, the transformation will be finalized and a hell will to be paid. Time's up, TJ. Slowly ticking away. Me being a reasonable God, you have more time than you should. I've been rambling on too much now. If you don't show up, that will not be defended at the pay-per-view. And I will go home, get what I need to get, and take you down. So I hope you appreciate me.